We'll continue. I hope that was Steve. You want to work for a few minutes before we start, or?
Yes. Like that.
Yeah, remember how to be mindful. You know why? Because on the test you don't have a group. You're on your own.
We're on our own. We work alone.
Guys, in case you missed it, Kai had a oh yeah moment. Okay. When I did this, I said, "Do you remember your D10W problem?
It's like,
Look at that.
yeah, I see it.
10% means 10 grams over 100 ml, so X grams over 500 ml." Where's Calvin?
At Jackie's box.
No, it's not good.
Wait, is that a 13? Oh, makes sense. Okay, sorry. That's just my bad. You know, okay, it makes sense.
We're working.
It's so neat and pretty. I don't know. I've always liked that stuff. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, right.
What you broke doing?
My government name. I'm just kidding.
I knew it. I see it. Jack was on the
And I haven't come
Is it the churros? I got food by the churros.
No, the hearty breakfast.
Really? The plate?
Yeah, the bowl. A long time ago.
I was thinking about getting that too last week.
I was surprised.
See, there's, I don't know, there's just, I love that handling. It's so pretty. I like the way you did the end.
Okay, let's do 14. No more Justin.
Oh.
He hit his quota today.
Yeah.
Now call him later.
Oh.
Kathy, number 14.
What did you say?
Meow, meow,
I hope this is right. How will be singing that song? Yay! Now it's happy.
Happy.
I need to get on Kathy.
She told me to start doing like.
Me too.
She knows what she's doing, always.
Sometimes.
You saw it. I mean,
I just
When that
need
girl
a
was
little more confident.
Wait, what happened with it? Oh, yeah?
Keep calling the seniors. For a reason. That already. Kathy wants to use C1V1 equals C2V2. I would too. Why? Do you see two concentrations?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you see that one is higher, the other one's lower?
Yes.
That makes it a dilution problem. So I will use a dilution formula. C1V1 equals C2V2. But this is not a guessing game. You have to be able to plug in the numbers at the correct spots. Okay? C1 will be the higher concentration and C2 will be the lower concentration. Okay? And then you find the word off. Yeah? The percentage of what? And then you attach it to that. Okay. Another thing, to prepare, to make, the words to prepare and to make, that is your C2 and your V2 side. Yeah? The words from, stock solution, stock bottle, that is your C1V1 side. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, again, when you hear the words from, stock solution, stock bottle, okay, that's your C1V1. When you hear the words to make, to prepare, that's your C2V2. Explain, Kathy.
Oh. I want the way. So I use this formula for this problem because right here the problem, it tells you that you need to prepare 2 liters, which is 2,000 milliliters, 5% of solution. So I put in those two numbers here. I converted 5% to 0.05, and we're not using 2 liters, we're using 2,000 milliliters for these I guess variables. Yeah.
C2V2.
C2V2. And then I have 75% because we're trying to see how much we have. So I put 75%, 0.75 because it's the same thing. And then we're solving for V1, so X ml. And then basically do the math, multiply that, you get that. You divide 0.05 on the other side, you get 133.33.
Good job. Correct answer. Okay. Here's a couple of things I'd like to tell you though. You don't have to convert your percent to decimal when you're doing C1V1 equals C2V2. Okay? So this can be 75%. Okay? But so you're not confused, you can flip-flop this. So 5% and 2,000 ml. Okay? There you go. Another thing, a way to check. Your C1 has to be higher than your C2. Check? Check. Okay? To make, to prepare, so it should be on the side. Correct. Okay? 2,000 ml. So that should be higher than what you're looking for here. So check it. You see that? Okay. From stock bottle to make. You're not guessing, okay? How to check? Your C1 should be higher than your C2. Dilution problem. But your volume 1 should be lower than your total volume. The other side. You following? Who got that one? 133.33 ml. Good job. Number 15. Yummy? Done with 15. Ointment. So what are we talking about? Grams over grams. Good job. Use the alligation method. It already told you. Okay, it already told you to use the tic-tac-toe or the alligation method to solve this problem. Prepare 45 grams of zinc oxide. 10% ointment using a zinc oxide, 5% ointment, and a zinc oxide, 20% ointment. Do you see 3 concentrations?
Yes.
What are they?
10.
10, 5,
20.
and 20. Plug these numbers, okay? How many grams of each ointment will you need? Each is the question. Emmy?
15.
Nuh-uh. Do it on the voice. Yes. So that Steve, when he watches it, can, if he's not even there,
He's sleeping.
can understand in your own words.
Or every Saturday. So. You watch basketball? No. Give me some people.
This is not a guessing game, have a specific answer for 20% and a specific answer for 5%. Cannot flip-flop them. So you have to read the problem. Even I have been doing this a long time. I read the problem a minimum of 3 times. Yeah, and it's okay to talk to yourself. It helps. All the time, like Justin said, all the time. Just don't do it too loud in public. That's what I tell my son.
Because that way people can hear you and they can get the answers.
No, I just don't want people to think that you lost it already, right?
Oh, like you're talking about yourself?
Yeah, because my son talks to himself. I said, just don't do it loud in public. That's okay. And you know, they did a study. The smartest people, they said, talk to themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you. I talk about myself too.
So 20% is gonna be 15 grams.
Label. Which one is which? Which one is 20%? Which one is 30 grams? Of what? 15 grams of what? Yeah. There you go. Ointments, creams. You gotta remember they're semi-solid, so you have to use weight for mass. That's it. Stop second guessing yourself. You guys understand what she just said? You're getting masters of tic-tac-toe now, right? So if it's a dilution problem and you still like tic-tac-toe, no one's stopping you from doing that. With you 0% for water again, 100% for pure. Let's go on. This one's easy. Tyson, I got this one.
This one is easy.
Speaking of which, okay, I want to give you one more quiz so that those who failed their first quiz can try to bring it up, which means I don't want a quiz that you're not strong at. I want a quiz that will help you increase your grade, not lower it even further. Okay? Ty was suggesting the dextrose and the normal saline. I was suggesting they supply in quantity to be dispensed. I know you guys are spoiled. You get a choice. I never had a choice of test when I was in school. I'm just trying to help you increase your grade. You gotta speak up, or I won't give you any chance. Of course, the ones who got a good score already are okay not to do it. They're probably on the safe side saying, oh, I don't want to take another test because I'm sitting at a good spot right now. Right?
But the boost.
But we need the boost though.
You need the boost, but if the second test is not good, it'll bring your grade down.
Well, if everyone else is saying I'm okay with it.
That's so sad because conversions is the foundation of everything. And if you fail conversions.
It's up to you guys. I mean, for anything. I mean, for me, it does boost the grade.
Unless you're okay, no more quiz.
The dextrose, Calvin dextrose,
The dextrose and the normal saline. Okay. Thomas J. So, get ready tomorrow. She wants to give it tomorrow. Wednesday. Okay? But get ready with drug words too, because she may take my class tomorrow for last. Okay? Get ready with your presentations, drug words. I don't know what she decides, but she's feeling better. She's feeling better right now. Okay, number 16 is easy, you said. What is the answer to that, everyone?
75.
75 grams. Because D10W is 10 grams over 100 ml equals X grams over 750 ml. Good job. Okay, number 17. You just have to treat milliequivalents just like any other unit.
11 minutes.
Yes.
The answer to number 17 is 11 milliliters. What formula did you use?
Ratio
Proportion.
It looks intimidating.
It looks intimidating. Number 18. QS stands for?
Quantity sufficient.
Quantity sufficient. In other words, in Latin, quantity sufficient. Okay. They supply quantity to dispense. Number 19 question.
1 ml per dose.
Give 1 ml per dose. Good job.
Not per day.
Number 20. Which of the following units represent the apothecary measurement system?
B.
B. Damn, I mentioned this. Remember, if it's not familiar, that's the answer because we don't use that anymore. Right? That's apothecary. Okay? Metric, you know, milliliters, kilograms, milligrams, micrograms. Household, what do you use at home? Teaspoon, tablespoonful, right? Cup, pint, quart. Okay? Think about grocery, your pint of ice cream. Any questions? Okay? We still have time, which means we're going to start on the 8 pages.
Yay!
Yeah.
The last page. I want to do all of them.
Okay, the 8 pages.
Oh,
Can
it's
you
okay.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, that one?
Sorry, I like to use 5 pages. It's because I saw 5 out of 8, so I said 8.
Oh, okay. So 5 pages. Just the 3 pages is answered. Right here. What numbers do we do? We can flip-flop, huh?
Flip-flop.
I mean, we can focus on the numbers that you're still struggling with, because the others are just conversions. We can just breeze through it. Yeah. But my goal is to finish and have you really strong on by Friday. By Friday. Do I have a true or false 5 questions? That's the first one.
Yeah.
Because I have multiple practice problems. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's answer this one first because it's easy. Okay? When working with units, it's important to carefully interpret the order to be sure the correct number of units are indicated on the prescription.
True.
True. Milliequivalents. Milliequivalents are used to measure electrolytes used in medications.
True.
Okay, milliequivalents is a measure of electrolytes. Okay. 100 units means it might be difficult to answer for freshmen. Okay, but you should know the answer to this. 100 units means 10 units per 1,000 liters. False. What do we use? Think about insulin. 1 ml is 100 units. Think insulin, okay? Yes. When converting among measurement systems, the final conversion should be in the same measurement system as found on the label of the medication. True. A millimole and a milliequivalent have the same numeric value. True. Okay, conversions. Okay, who hasn't done this at all? Like any of this? Because I'm moving forward, but you might need some time. Okay. Did you guys do the conversions part?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, number 6, 1,200 milligrams to grams. D as in dog, 1.2 grams. Okay, number 7 is what problem? Alligation. Who hasn't done it yet? Okay, I'll give you time.
I'll redo it because they showed us that.
Number 8 is what kind of problem?
I think it's another allegation.
It's a concentration problem. Yeah? Similar to what Justin did in red right there. You can always convert milligrams to grams. So milligrams per ml can be converted to grams per ml. No problem. Number 9 is a what problem?
Regular.
Conversions. Number 10 is what kind of problem? Concentration. Number 11. Number 11 is what kind of problem? Concentration as well. That's normal saline. In real life, in test, it will not tell you that normal saline is 0.9% sodium chloride. You got to remember that, okay?
Okay.
Number 12 is what kind of problem? 12. Concentration. 13 is what kind of problem? Concentration. 14 is what kind of problem? Concentration. Okay. Why do you have a lot of this? Because it shows up on the PTCE. Okay. It's not an alligation problem, but a concentration problem. 14. Concentration. 15. Concentration. 16. Concentration. 17. 18. Concentration. 19. Conversions. 20. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25. What about 26 to 30? Terminologies. Okay. I'll talk about number 31 to 32. So when you see express problems, if it's in numbers and units, you spell it out. If it's spelled out, you use numbers and units symbol. Okay. So 1/2 teaspoon would be the half and the lowercase t or TSP. Okay. 3/10 spelled out of a gram. So this can be 3/10 G, 0.3 G, or 0.3 GM, or 3/10 GM. Are you following? So do the next one. Number 34, what type of problem is that?
Regular.
You already did number 34 in one of your problems. Did you notice that? Okay. Number 35.
Regular portion.
Ratio proportion. Number 36. Powder volume. Good job. Number 37. Constitution percentage and reading the label. Some of the answers here you don't need to calculate. You just need to read the label. Okay. Number 38 is the same. Reading the label. Okay. Concentration. 39 is concentration of dextrose. And then number 40 is, I like this one. Ratio, proportion, and practical application. I'm going to continue, okay? I'll give you a few.